The national anthem, Korea. The national anthem, Sweden. Thank you, please enjoy the game.
Ladies and gentlemen, may I welcome to the battle of underdogs, the battle for the third place in Women's World Championship under 18 years old handball in Poland, Kielce, in Legionów Hall, where the Sweden is going to collide with Korea, the great underdogs. One of them won with Romania. That's Sweden. Second one eliminated. Good for me. So, one more time. Sweden eliminated Romania, who was a great favorite. The girls were actually believing that they are going to be the gold medalist, and they seemed to. They looked as well, but they were eliminated by the perfect team of Sweden. Korea was a great surprise for everybody. These girls are not as well built as, for instance, their opponents from Sweden. So today we're going to see the collision of two worlds of speed, technique and discipline versus strong technique and discipline. Korea won with Spain so far, and after great game they eliminated Germany as well, but they were forced to compete with the Goliaths, with the giants, with the Krakens of this tournament, Russia and Hungary. Hungary yesterday eliminated Korea, unfortunately crushed their dreams about the final 34-29, whereas Russia beat Sweden 29-23. But what's past, it's in the past. What happened can't unhappen. So today is the new day, is a fresh day, and all of the teams have to do everything to take advantage of it and be the third in the world. But only one team can do that. Who'll do that? We'll see in the next 60 minutes, and now we have the first goal number 23, Uyetam scores a goal. A great strength in this girl as the Korea team. 35 goals so far, that was 36. 3.38 goals per game, but also plenty of assists, almost. Whoa, and that's a nice goal. Number 19, Nina Donu. And then a fast attack. Another goal for Korea by Kim Soo-min. Ladies and gentlemen, I'm fighting, I'm struggling with the disease. I might think a bit slower. I'm definitely slower than what the game already is, because the girls try to play very fast, and it paid off. Korea 2, Sweden 1 after a minute and a half in the game. Danu. Isabel Andersson. Järvin Andersson to the wing. To Ebba Wallenberg. Dani. Donu, sorry. Andersson. Järvin Andersson. Donu. And that's a turnover. The referees say the ball is in the Korea side. So now the girls from Korea are starting their attack. They're chaotic, yet very, well, maybe it's not chaotic because it's very disciplined though. However, it's very different. Their attacks are a big surprise for every team. It's very difficult to fight with also the girls who are that fast and that small. But that's their advantage. Woo! That was a nice goal, number 31. Pina. Pina scores a goal, and Korea leads 3-1, but now there's a fall. It is mesmerizing how tactically disciplined and actually simultaneous is cooperative is the now's the goal is the Korean team. Even the supporters are clapping their hands in the same rhythm. It is just utterly impressive for a person from Europe, like the collision of cultures, the differences we can experience throughout this tournament, but that's what the World Championships are about. In the meantime, Sweden has scored another goal, so it's Korea 3, Sweden 2. And now Korea is in attack. Yatam. That's a fall, and 2. No, not 2 minutes penalty. Just a yellow card for number 11, Sandra Järvin.
Swedish player number 23.
Boom! Pina scores a goal. Yet another goal for the team. This game is a massive goal scorer for her team. 52 in this tournament thus far, and 30 from the penalties, because that's a great strength of Korea. They know how to take advantage from their physique, and they're often fouled now. They try to stop Nina Donu in 2, but with fall, so the Sweden has still a chance to score a goal. Yet another try, and it was easily deflected by Yo Dahi. Danu. But the Swedish girls are losing the ball now. Korea has a chance to construct the attack, but they don't want to do it fastly. They want to do it precisely, so now we have some changes. Time appears in the middle, and just the sheer difference of the physical athletics is utterly visible on the position of the pivot, but Korea manages to surprise their attack, and now They took a shot. The shot was deflected. Sweden tried to counter-attack, but they couldn't. And now Korea in attack. Ooh, fouled. One more time. And another foul, another chance for Wu to score a goal, but now she didn't. Well, this girl has a percentage of 81%, so it means that every single 10 shots, the two will be deflected by the goalkeeper, and Josephine Hultsbari Dolgrim, or HD, as she says about herself, defends it very well. So now the Sweden has a chance to jump back on track and just minimize the difference to one goal. To the wing, now with the fall. Andersson. The goal queen, as described her, Santos Jarvin's mother. But now we have a counter-attack. No, take a look that they don't want to do it faster. They want to build and construct. They take their time, they make their substitutes, and they will construct it in their own way. 7 minutes already after behind us. 53 minutes of gameplay to go. Wu Li. Wu. Kim Sumin tried to take a shot, but she was fouled during shot taking. So now we have one more penalty. I'm pretty sure that you're going to hear this phrase very, very often. Oh, it was really powerful, but it wasn't precise enough. The ball hits the bar after the shot of Wu Pina, and there's still the same score at the scoring table. Korea 4, Sweden 2. Andersson, Donu with the fall, so the Amanda Hersat Hallman will start. Donu exchanging the ball with Andersson. We still see the same players exchanging the ball with the fall, so this goal will not be submitted, and the referees are indicating the passive play, so the Swedish team has to be in a hurry. Danu, Andersson, Wallenberg to the pivot, but the pivot was held. Amanda Hellstrad Hallman was held, and there's still a foul. Take a look. The Swedish girls are forming the perfect wall, which helped. The wall was indeed perfect. It was. All right, I'm not going to make any Donald Trump jokes, but it was a great wall, though. Yes, we need to be politically correct. No jokes about politicians. No politics whatsoever. The sport should never be about politics. The sport should be about sport and fair play and the beauty of every single discipline. So now we see the beauty of Wu Pina scoring another goal. Very powerful throw from this girl. 16 goals from 9 meters now. The shot by Jackie Moreno just hit the post. So after 10 minutes we can see that the slight favorite of this game is indeed the Korean team. But that's sport, and everything and anything can happen during the next 50 minutes. In the game before, the game versus Germany versus Denmark, in the last 3 minutes, the Germany was losing with 4 goals, and yet they managed to take it to the draw and win in penalty shootout. now that they speed it up, they mix something up. 31 to 27. 31. Woo! Pina scores another goal. That was a hip throw. And the hip throw is something which I really admire, because you have to have loads and loads of strength in your body, but also with the technique to construct a powerful shot from 9 meters, having just the hand not raised high, but in your hip. Sandberg, Dahlström, Sandberg. Whoa! She managed to find some space, and that was a nice goal. So Korea 6, Sweden 4. They tried to start very fastly, but they couldn't. The referee wants to be really precise, as the referees should always be, but most importantly in this game with such importance. Rubina. Pina. Boom! That's a goal. Yoon Ye-jin from the wing, number 29. Before the game, as usual, I ask for the correct pronunciation of the names, because I think it's a responsibility of every sports commentator. Of course, if you're listening to this game, I'm probably going to butcher some names. Sometimes I'm going to read them wrongly now. Oh, what a perfect action that was, Malin Sandberg. And now, the Korea tries to sting with fast pace, but they couldn't, because Josephine HD was between the post, was in the right place, in the right time, when she managed to stop the shot. So before the game, I ask for the correct pronunciation, because I think it's really important. Some things, some letters or some clusters of the letters are read differently in every single language. So I ask the Korean supporters if they could speak English, and if they could give me some details about how other names are pronounced. And I later thought that I should pronounce the surname first, because it's more important. But, oh, that was a nice shot by Wupina. But again, Josephine Hultberg Dahlgren was able to deflect it. And the charming lady from Korea told me that, oh, now that's, oh, that was a nice shot, but that was also a nice defense by Yoda Hee. So she told me, you should pronounce just the numbers, because the numbers are important. We are in a team and the numbers are important. So I insisted to speak about the names as well, but from time to time I might just focus on the numbers now. Nina Donu scores a goal against number 12 in the Korean goal, Lee Min-si. Kim Soo-min, Wupina. What will the Korea do now? Sweden is only 1 goal behind. They managed to reduce this advantage, but the advantage is raised again by Yoon Ye-jin.
Goal for Korea, it's Yoon. 2 minutes suspension, Malin Sandberg.
Now we can see some more. Yeah, because the Sweden was punished with 2 minutes penalty. They have to withdraw the player from the goal. They don't have to, but they do. They do it. They withdraw the player from the goal to create an advantage, and that was really helpful. Number 19, Nina Donu, who in this tournament scored 30 goals so far, but only 3.75 goal every game, so almost almost four goals per game. Now Yoon, oh, a perfect curved ball, hit the post and to the goal, guarded by Josephine HD. So now the Korea has an advantage of 2 goals. Korea 9, Sweden 7. Dahlström fouled. She passes the ball to Valenbari. And Amanda Hestrat-Hallman will start. Valenbari. Another fall for the Swedish players, but now the referees are showing the passive play. Number 5, Tuva Alm manages to score from 9 meters. But the fast attack, oh, this time not precise enough. The Korea tried to use an element of surprise and score a goal. The 10th goal in this game, but they didn't do it. So, the Sweden has a chance to take it back to the draw. And will they do it? Dahlström to Donu. Dahlström again now. Helene. Appears, we see Tuva Alm taking another shot, but this time it wasn't precise. And number 1, Yoda Hee. Will start. And now we see the Korean players creating an attack. Now that was surprising. Now that was something. That was a highlight of today's game, and I'm pretty sure it could be also a highlight of this tournament, because they marked a shot beautifully from the wing. They passed to another person on the wing. This is actually the play I've seen not many times in my life. Playing to the wing, to the pivot, yes, but not from the wing to the wing. But now the Swedish girls are trying to score the 9th goal, and they do it by the hands of Tuva Alm, whose last minutes are really effective and really productive. So the Korean girls are patiently waiting. We see the Korean coach giving some instructions. And there will be a change of the goalkeeper, but you don't see that. You see only the passive play indicated by the referees. The Swedish girls have their hands raised up. Woo! But it will still be the ball in the possession of Korean players, but they have to. They really have to be in a hurry. Ooh, ooh, and ooh. Pina scores another goal. You can see that this game is really tough for the Korean players. It really takes its toll on them. As you can see that they seem really tired after 20 minutes, but I'm pretty sure they still have enough fuel in the tank to make a difference. Now it will be there a chance to counter-attack. Soon. 2. Ooh, yeah, Tam, who scores another goal, and now it's 12. Korea, Sweden 9 after 20 minutes of the game for the 3rd place in Women's World Championship under 18 years old handball. in Poland, Kielce, Legion of Hope. Donu was fouled. There's still a yellow card. The Sweden still has to construct their attack. Now you can see the high pressure from the Korean defense. They're not in line, just like every single European team. They have their own. Oh, that was a nice steal, but a nice steal for Korea also. And take a look. Will they do it? No, no. U raises her hand, showing no. Let's do it slowly. Let's do it precisely. Let's score a goal and not lose the ball, because the ball was almost stolen. That was a beautiful steal, but then the Swedish girl didn't manage to hold it. Now the ball to the wing. Oh, they tried to mix it up, spice it up yet another time, but that was unprecise. And now we see their hands raised, and the yellow card for the Swedish coach. We see a lot of gestures, we see a lot of expression, we see a lot of emotions connected with his body language. He complains. I think that maybe perhaps he just wanted to indicate that the Korean girls are playing too slow. Well, everybody has the right to their own emotions and their own interpretations, but you have to obey to the instructions of the referee. And now Lee Ta-in scores a goal. So 4-goal difference, 4-goal margin. Korea 13, Sweden 9. So it's definitely a bad time for Sweden. And now team timeout by Swedish coach Niklas Harris. So we're back after the timeout. We see the despair on the faces of the Swedish parents, Swedish supporters, while the situation that the Swedish girls are into is really tough. It's really tough because it's the match of the third place. The pressure is perhaps binding the legs, binding the hands, and every single possible movement that it can. And I think it might be really tough to minimize that big of a difference. Now Yarvin shoots. The shot is deflected by the goalkeeper. Fast attack for Korea, and Sun Mi-kyon scores a 14th goal. So definitely it's not a game that the coach Niklas Harris wants to see after the timeout. Now Yarvin is raising her hand, showing how are they going to play. Helene Andersson, Sandberg, and a goal. That's a goal by Sandra Yarvin. But oh, that was a fast attack. The Korean players tried to do it, but Josefin Hultberg Dahlgren defends it. Still, the ball is in the possession of Korean team. Park. Ooh. Park to U. She passes the ball to U. U one more time. U to the wing, number 29, Yuniedin. And we can see the smile on this girl's face. Well, definitely, it must bring her joy. They don't have to be in the rush. They don't have to fight for the last second to now. They are in a very comfortable situation, and in the hands, in the legs, in the heart, and in the heads of the Swedish girls is the cruel ploy to mess up with this joy. And they try to do it by the hands of Malin Sandberg, who scores goal number 11. So Korea 15, Sweden 11. 5 minutes, 35 seconds to go in the first half. Ooh. Ooh. Ooh, one more time. Oh, that was a nice pass to the pivot. Unpredictable. But the Swedish girls managed to stop the attack. Still with ball, still the ball in possession of Korea. Yoon fouled by two Swedish girls, Lina Kadel and Malin Sambari. So passive play indicated by the referees, and now there's a steal, a nice steal. Kadel, 23. Isabel Andersson, the goal queen, starts her queen mode. Now fast attack for Korea. Oh, that was good, but that was also a great intervention by Josephine HD between the post of Sweden. Sandberg, Järvin and Andersson. On paper, very strong names, very good players throughout the whole tournament. But it's not maths, and the stats will not make you win. You need to still leave everything you've got in your tank on the field. But I still see some slight improvement in the play of Sweden. A beautiful interception, a beautiful steal by Isabel Andersson. I'm pretty sure it poured some hope in the hands, and in the heads, and in the hearts of Swedish team. But now they didn't manage to beat E between the posts of Korea, so Korea has a chance. Oh, they try to pass it, and a nice steal by Yoon Yedin. They are so fast. They make this pace of those girls makes such a difference. It's just this collision of two worlds, as I announced this event. This collision of two worlds is just magnificent to watch. Of course, due to my now Yoon didn't manage to score it. Of course, due to my illness, you can't perhaps hear as many emotions as I feel them. Now Lina Kadel scores a goal, so Korea 15, Sweden 13. So this margin, this goal difference is melting, and is melting rapidly in an alarming rate for any Korean fans and any Korean team players. Korea 15, Sweden 13. Whoa, that was a nice play, and a nice show of team play. Number 22 to number 23, Kim Soo-min to Woo Ye-tam, and they scored a goal now. A turnover by Sweden, so in the last 2 minutes, Korea 16, Sweden 13, and the ball is in the possession of the girls in yellow jerseys. Passes the ball to Park, so Woo and Park are exchanging the ball, but now we have a team timeout for Korea. Oh, we can see a table. Actually, we can see the board. So we see how is the ball going to exchange to be exchanged in the next action. Now we see the Swedish girls, and here there's definitely more of inspirational talk. So who will be on the top in the last 2 minutes? Will that be a precision and plan, or just emotions and the will of survive and the will of scoring another goal? We'll find out in the last 100 seconds of the first half between Korea and Sweden. Yoon. To the wing! But Kim wasn't able to beat Josephine Hultberg Dahlgren. And now we see the girls from Sweden in fast attack. Sandberg to Andersson. And the queen is definitely in the queen mood. The goal queen scores another goal, so it's Korea 16, Sweden 14, 1 minute to go. To Park, to Kim, to Woo, to the wing, to Yoon, and Yoon scores another goal. Before this game, Yoon had 45 goals, 70% from the field. So I guess the stats after today's game are going to be maintained in the same ratio, because this girl mostly plays good, of course. Josephine HD between the post of Sweden is also in a good shape today. Now, good pass to the wing. Well, this pass wasn't that good though, because okay, and the referee makes the game to be started directly from the place where she wanted to, and there is no time to do that. So after the first half, the Korea wins with Sweden 17-14 in Women's World Championship under 18 years old in handball. Who will get the third place? Korea is three steps closer, but there's still half an hour to be played, and I'm pretty sure that the girls from Sweden, supported by the coach Niklas Harris, are not going to let this opportunity go easily. Who will be the winner? We'll find out in the second half, and the second half starts in 14 minutes. Stay tuned. Ladies and gentlemen, may I welcome you again to the game of the third place in Women's World Championship Handball under 18 years old. Kielce, Poland, Legionów, where Korea is currently winning with Sweden 17-14. 15 minutes of the break behind us. 15 minutes where everything can change in the heads of the players. But it's still the battle not only of the will, but also of the physique. So who will save more energy to the end of this game will be able to establish the lead now. Oh, that was a fall. That was a well-thought fall by Emma Wallström, who wanted to have a chance to substitute herself with a player number 15, Cornelia Dahlström. Ooh, so the Korean girls are in the attack right now, but it was almost a turnover by Park. Oh, now we see some aggression on the Shonen Park, and the Park is warned by the referee that she shouldn't show so much aggression. Now, woo! That was a fantastic throw, but Josefin Hultberg Dahlgren between the posts of Sweden has a great game, but also Yodahi has a great game though. So today's game is sponsored, at least the very beginning of this half is sponsored to you by the goalkeeper play. The average of goalkeeping is on the side of Sweden, 34% by Swedish goalkeepers, whereas 23 only by Korean. And now we see some painful injury. She's holding her arm. Oh, that doesn't look very good. That looks bad for Cornelia Dahlström. She's in pain, and also the protective equipment on her elbow indicates that this elbow might have already been injured, and now this injury got way worse or way more painful. Oh, that was a nice play, but a breakdance try by Jackie Moreno. She almost lost the ball, but that was a nice, creative, on the feet thinking. Andersson fouled. Wallström, Andersson, but that's a turnover. The ball is lost, and Korea will have a chance to score the goal number 18, but they have to manage to beat Josefin HD, and they do that by the hands of Park Soo-yin. Now there was a fall, and we can see loads of commotion on the Korean bench. The girls are showing their enthusiasm. They are closer, 4 steps closer to the bronze medal. Oh, and now is the thing. This is the thing I mentioned. This is the second time the easy pass was lost. Now the ball was intercepted. Jackie Moreno fighting, but the referee says it was a fall in offense. She has to get back. These turnovers are not from nowhere. They are definitely connected with the stress amount. Bear in mind, please do bear in mind that these are the 18-year-old girls, sometimes the younger. And this is oh, beautiful pass and beautiful play, just like the Korean girls love to. Number 23, Wu Yetam, is a scorer of this goal. Moreno passes the ball, but she was held by Wu. Andersson, Wallström, and Donu are starting playmakers of the game. Yet another not accurate pass. I'm pretty sure that the passive play is indicated. I'm pretty sure that the load of pressure, the amount of pressure, boom! That was a nice defense by Yodahi. Andersson wasn't able to score the goal. She had to take a shot because it was passive play indicated. Now Park, that was nice. That was really creative from the field and to the goal. And so far it doesn't look very good to Sweden. They didn't go well. They didn't start the second half well, and the team timeout for a Swedish coach, Niklas Harris. We see the Cornelia Dahlström hand being taken care of. We see some treatment. Maybe this girl is going to go back. That's definitely, that hand definitely has been injured before the game. So now we're after this short break, after the timeout. Korea 20, Sweden 14. And now every single minute is going to melt the dreams of having a bronze medal on their chest for the Swedish team. 6 goals, that is a big difference. Andersson, the only way to make it right is to not focus on how big the difference is to focus on scoring another goal and be as accurate as only possible. But how can you be accurate if the defense of Korean girls is such well played? But Isabel Andersson managed to find a loop. They managed to find a loophole. We managed to find a hole in the Korean defense and managed to score a goal. So Korea 20, Sweden 15. Now we see the game being speed up, but it was inaccurate, and Sweden is in chance. And Ebba Wallenberg, number 13, scores 16 goal. So there's still some hope. There's still some hope. There's loads of time. There's 23 minutes left for Gormargen. But we can't forget that the Korean team will always score. Something disastrous would happen if they didn't. Park, the hip throw, but it was inaccurate. But Park, steals the ball. Isabel Andersson is looking at the referee, indicating that, hey, there was a fall there, but the referee says, no, there wasn't. So she has to go back to the defense. Now she pushes Itayin out of her position. Take a look how they try to push the pivot, but the Korea team, that looked painful, and that might be an injury. She collapsed with all of her body weight. You could hear the slam in my commentator's stand. I hope she's okay. Now we have a penalty And Che scores a goal. 8 goals from 7 meters. 8 goals from penalties so far. This is goal number 9. And this is goal number 21 in this game for Korea. Kim, and that's a goal, ladies and gentlemen. There were 4 goal difference, now there is 6. Niklas Harris is showing something to Nina Donu and replacing her with Sandra Yarvin. Sandra Yarvin is showing 4 fingers in the air, so she's showing how they're going to play. Now we see the girls are switching positions. Yarvin is on the left side, but they were still stopped by the girls in yellow shirts. You can see, like, when you take a look at Park, that this girl is tremendously tired. You can see that her shirt is really sweaty. But now 29, Yuniedin scores another goal. I'm pretty sure that for this short in comparison to the Swedish team, girls, the fight against this well-built Scandinavian girls has to be really tough, but so far so good. They shouldn't change anything. They are winning with 6-goal margin. 10 minutes of the half after us. Only 20 to go. Only when you are a Swedish supporter, because now you can watch the time going by really, really fast. Park, Kim one more time, Park, and they're losing the ball, but no, the ball was almost intercepted. The girls from Korea are always playing to the end. There is nothing, not such a thing as resting. They tried to take the ball, but now it was a beautiful play, a magnificent play by a Swedish team. Very well finished by Amanda Hestrad Hallman. And now the Korea does something really unique, because they are winning with 6-goal margin, and they replace a goalkeeper with the player from the field, number 11, Kon Yu-hae, who scores a goal. So they managed to pull this maneuver off perfectly. Korea 24, Sweden 17. What's an idea? Normally, any coach would try to stick to the defense as much as only possible, but not Korean coach. Now there's a goal. Not Korean coach. Son-uk. Alright, so there was a goal for Sweden. The girls from Korea tried to sting them quickly, but they couldn't, because the post was on their way. And now it's Swedish team who replaces a goalkeeper with a field player. So 7 Swedish girls are in the field. And 2 minutes penalty for Yoon Ye-jin.
2 minutes suspension, it's Yoon.
So 7 players from Sweden, 5 players in the field from Korea. Will Sweden use this advantage? Let's see, to the wing to Moreno, but no, it was denied by a goalkeeper. And take a look, Wu and Park shown to the goalkeeper slowly, right? Don't start the counter-attack, let's play it slowly. That is experience, ladies and gentlemen. Why should you be in a rush? You are winning, you have 1 player less, and you still have a big chance to win this. Don't rush it. Take your time. And the Korean players, I will have, the time was stopped. One more time. So 6 players in the field because the goalkeeper has been replaced. Passive play indicated. That was a throw by Wu, but this time denied by Yusefin Huldbari Dolgriem. Yusefin plays all game long. She wasn't replaced by goalkeeper number 16, but now Andersson. Oh, that was a nice power move by this girl, Isabel Andersson, number 23, the goal queen. But Eminem once said, be a king, think not, why would you be a king when you can be a god? And now's the goal for Korea, number 20, Su Upin. Why would you be a king when you want to be, when you could be a god? Andersson has to be a goal goddess if she wants to have a bronze medal on her chest tonight. Andersson! And as if she heard me, she did everything perfectly and she managed to score a goal, but there's still 5 goals behind and the timeout for Korean team. 14 minutes, 48 seconds behind us. So there's still 15 minutes to go. Let's see. I'm seeking for the emotions. I'm seeking for anything that could tell me, maybe body language, that could tell me, that could indicate what's going to happen after the timeout. I see that the girls from the goal are relaxed. They're having 5. The substitute goalkeeper, Tilda Espling high-fived Yusefin HD. Take a look at Niklas Harris is showing something to the girls. The girls from Korea are ready to go back on the field. The coaches are still exchanging some information. And this attack will be constructed because they are able now to play with the same amount of players as the Scandinavian team, but the goalkeeper stays between the posts. Korea 25, Sweden 20. So this goal difference is still possible to be reduced, but now it's 6 goals difference because Yoon Ye-jin scores a goal. Yarbin to Sandberg, to Andersson, Yarvin, Sandberg, and it was intercepted by Korean players. Now they try to take a shot and almost, as if it was an NBA play, it was blocked by no means and with no effort by Isabel Andersson. That was magnificent. Andersson is definitely a team leader in the second half. If it wasn't for her, the girls would be a terrible situation. Now the situation is just but what? There's still 14 minutes to go. I'm looking at the watch because I try to think as if the Swedish supporter would think the time is going really, really fast. Andersson! Another goal for this girl. Korea 26, Sweden 21, but the Korean players from the field are taking care of the goal difference not being smaller. Now we see the Korean coach, Woo Sun-uk. I see that you can't because the camera is focused on the half where the ball is played, but The goalkeeper tried to go out of the field, but they couldn't now. Just in the side net by Kim Sumin. Andersson almost lost the ball. They managed to do it, and now Sandra Jarvin replaces the goalkeeper. So yet again, the 7 players in the field. I'm pretty sure we're going to see it many times in the last 30 minutes. Andersson. Whoa, that was a powerful throw, but power overtook precision, and that's just the post. The ball goes out of the field, but the Korean team starts the next action right now. Ooh. Park. Ooh. Whoa! That was a nice game. Yoon Ye-jin. One more time. Another situation when there is no goalkeeper between the posts of Sweden. The girls try to stretch the defense, and they manage to do it. Now there's a goal. So Korea 27, Sweden 22. The fast attack by Korea to the wing, Kim, and she scores a goal. Goal number 28, so 11 minutes, 15 seconds to go, and there's still 6-goal margin. So there's still a really tough situation for Swedish girls. They still have to put loads and loads of work. But there are moments where they make me believe that they can do it. Can they make themselves believe? I'm pretty sure Isabel Andersson made herself believe, because she scores another goal. And this last 7 minutes by this girl is really impressive. She really held the weight of the game, of her team, on her shoulders. She distributes the ball perfectly. She scores the goals where she can, when she can. 19 assists, 10 steals, so this girl has been a great... Whoa! That was a nice try of play. Now we see a different goalkeeper. We see Kilda Espling-Ik between the post of Korea, but she now sits on the bench because Andersson appears on the field again. Andersson, Javin, Andersson, Jarvin, sorry. I read it Javin, it's Jarvin. Of course, Dolbari, Andersson, Jarvin. This was blocked. Malin Sandbari. And now a goal is empty, but it's not empty enough. It's not empty anymore, because it was filled with the goal, with the ball from Yoon Ye-jin. Korea 29, Sweden 23. Last 10 minutes, and well, these are the crucial moments. These are the crucial moments. If Sweden will manage to pull off 1 or 2 good actions and defend the ball, it might be a seed of a doubt in the souls of Sweden, but no! It has been denied by Yo Dahi. Wow, but they tried to pinch, they tried to sting very fastly, but they couldn't. The post denies it as well. So there is still a chance for Sweden. The chance is decreasing its size every single second. Nina Donu appears. So the girl from the starting 7 appears on the last 10 minutes on the pitch. Tuva Alm. Oh, that was a nice defense, and it is a goal. The 30th for Korea. The girls are having five. The girls are having a blast and they're having a great time because, ladies and gentlemen, let me tell you, I believe that it was the crucial moment and the Koreans will be the winners of the third place in this tournament. Of course, you play until there is a final buzz. But 7 goals in 8 minutes with the team who's experienced just like Koreans, well, it will be extremely difficult. And now there's another turnover and the girls are going to play slowly on the verge of passive play as they always do. So no, I don't think Sweden has any chances whatsoever to win this game at this point, but there's still a lose and there's 7 minutes to go. Sweden in attack. Andersson going past the opponent now, but a beautiful pass to Amanda Hellstad Hallman. And this is 24th for Sweden. Now the ball is intercepted. Andersson, oh. I was going to confess that I was mistaken, that they do still have a chance. But unfortunately for Isabel Andersson, this shot wasn't accurate. This shot wasn't on goal, because if it had been, it would have definitely found its way between the posts. Now the Korea is in attack to the wing. Kim tried to play this curved ball as she played in the first half yet again, but she didn't do it. Still though, 6 minutes, 6 goals. And the turnover, says the referee. She was showing the gestures that it was a fall in the offense. Now Yo Dahi will not leave the field. The 6 players in the field will remain on the Korea side. Now you can see they're attacking slowly. They're distributing this ball slowly. Oh, that looked painful. And it's again a penalty. And Chae Kyung-pin will try to beat Tilda Espling-Ik, and she manages to do it. Korea 31, Sweden 24. So now the girls supported with Tuva Alm. So one more time, 7 players in the field on the Swedish side. So Tuva Alm. Whoa, that was a nice pivot play by Amanda Hellstad Hallman. Korea 31, Sweden 25. Only 4.5 minutes to go. 6 goals difference, and I don't think anything will change in this game. But the Korean team is making the 7 goal difference by the hands of Sun Mikyeon. And one more time, 7 girls will try to construct the attack. 7 Swedish girls, and now the referee says it was a turnover. So Korea is in attack. Oh, to Kim, to O, to Sun, now to the wing. Kim to the wing. That was a beautiful play, but you did manage to take the ball, but they steal it. What number of steals, what a big number of steals did Korea do? throughout the whole game. That is unbelievable. Seeing this game, seeing the different style, different approach to handball, as we see, as we have seen. I'll repeat myself, but as we have seen by the hands of European teams, it's so different and it's so joyful for anybody who watches handball, who loves handball. It's an icing of a cake on a cake to see Korea, who maybe wasn't able to face and win with this giant which Hungary is. Definitely a monstrous team, a great team with great strength and no weaknesses whatsoever, but it was enough for Sweden. Puck to O. Slightly more than 2 minutes to the end of the game. Lead to O. O was fouled by Nina Donu. Passive play indicated Park. The girls have to take a shoot and they have to take a shot and they pass the ball to the wing, but they didn't manage to do it. No, too long for that. The referees are stopping the game. And the girls from Sweden will now try to minimize the sizes of defeat. So far, Korea 32, Sweden 25. Maybe Andersson will score once again. Maybe somebody else will do it. Yes, and Nina Donu does it. 26th goal. And whoa! What a comeback that was, because they managed to start from the middle of the pitch of the field, from the center of the field, and there still was no goalkeeper in the Swedish goal. So 45 seconds to go, and the girls and the coaches are having five because the game is already won. However, Niklas Harris is giving some instructions. He still wants the girls, the Swedish girls, whom I salute. Actually, girls, I salute you. You're still the fourth in the whole world. How magnificent achievement that is. But Niklas Harris says, let's do one more good action, maybe two more good actions. Let's leave the great impression after this tournament. Hesed Hallman starts the game, starts the last 40 seconds. There is no goalkeeper. They try to create an advantage. Alm to Andersson to Alm from the 9th meter, and she scores a goal. Yoda He scores a goal. Now will they be able? No, they won't be able to score a goal in the same way as they did a minute ago. An eye for an eye. Sometimes that's how Korea plays, but it was a team timeout, a time for no instructions whatsoever, time for having fun, time for hang five. And yes, I think that also Niklas Harris is not going to stretch the time, he's not going to use it all. The whole teams are on the field again. There's still 40 seconds to go. And we hear the buzzer. The referee will start the game right about now. We still had to wait another minute. Park. Oh, Park. To the wing, Kim to the center. And ooh, yeah, Tom scores a goal number 34. 5 seconds to go. 4, 3, 2, 1. And that's the end of the game. The tournament for Korea and for Sweden is history. Is now over. And we have the final distance. We've reached the final distance. We've reached the final destination. Sweden number 4 in the world, Korea number 3. And now we're here the MVPs. We will hear the MVPs of today's game.
Ladies and gentlemen, presentation of MVP of the match Korea against Sweden. Best player of
Korea is
player
number 23. Ooh, yeah, Tom. And we see a picture of this MVP reward will taste even better with the bronze medal on their chest. And now we see the Swedish girls. Marin Sandberg is the best player. We can see a bit of a sadness, a sad smile on her face. But girls, I salute you. As I mentioned before, you're still 4th in the very world by still such a great achievement. So ladies and gentlemen, in 1 hour we will see each other again, or you will hear me again in the game, in the final game of this tournament, Russia versus Hungary. And for now you can see the beautiful picture of the girls enjoying the 3rd place in the world. I'm leaving you with that. Stay tuned and we'll see each other in 1 hour. Bye.